What is normally seen as the undercard debate is taking on a new importance in 2020, with Vice President Mike Pence and Senator Kamala Harris squaring off as President Trump fights the coronavirus.
President Trump, Vice President Biden are the two oldest major party national candidates to have ever run for the presidency on a national ticket. Attracted some attention to the vice presidency. I think the fact anytime you have a presidential succession situation, it focuses attention on the vice presidency.
The wellness of the presidential candidates, both in their 70s, will be top of mind when the running mates meet on Wednesday, as well as Pence's role as the head of the coronavirus task force. The candidates will be even farther apart on the debate stage than was originally planned and separated by plexiglass, as Pence continues to draw criticism for campaigning after being around a number of Republicans who have tested positive for the virus. It's a notion the campaign has rebuffed.
We have a month to go. We see Joe Biden and Kamala Harris out there campaigning. Certainly, they're not asking for a remote debate.
Harris and the Democrats have picked up in-person campaign activities in recent weeks, including plans to begin knocking on the doors of potential voters. They enter the final month of the campaign with a firm lead in national polling, aided by negative marks President Trump received after a combative first presidential debate. That is likely to only increase the pressure on Pence for a strong showing.
When the president told me he was headed back to the White House, he told me to head to Utah. And we're looking very much forward to the vice presidential debate.
He'll take on a former prosecutor in Harris who participated in a number of debates during the Democratic presidential primary last year. But this is the first one where she can expect to spend most of her time defending a record other than her own.
Normally, vice presidential debates focus more on the presidential candidates than the vice presidential candidates. If you're a vice presidential candidate and you find yourself talking a lot about yourself or the other person on the stage, you're probably missing a bet. You're probably wasting your airtime to some extent.
And the debate here in Utah is going to be the only time the vice presidential candidates will go toe-to-toe. And with questions remaining about the two other presidential debates still on the schedule, it's possible this is the last presidential debate before Election Day, at least the last debate that will happen in person. Andrew Rafferty, Newsy, Salt Lake City.